Hello, guys. Welcome back to Nila Ki, Nila Ya.
With M and D.
Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in for one more episode. It's our third one. So,
Woo!
I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. Yeah, it's been a weekend or a week, I guess.
Oh, it's the 12th.
Yeah, it's the 12th today.
I feel like summer's going by so fast.
Too fast. Like, I just remember, like, it was yesterday that summer started.
Mm-hmm.
I guess summer doesn't start for us anymore.
Yeah, we're adults, so we don't have summer break.
There's no summer break anymore.
We switched locations for this podcast. We're at my house. My puppy's sick.
Yeah, so it's okay. We're gonna be testing out locations. You're gonna be seeing a lot of different backgrounds or studios or whatever. Yeah, I mean, how was your 4th of July?
It was good. It was relaxing. I got to go to Minnesota and relax. The allergies really kicked my ass over there, though.
Really?
I forgot how bad my allergies got. And, like, I would take Benadryl, so I would just be sleepy the whole time.
Makes sense.
It was really fun, though. It was a good break from work.
You were out on a lake, no?
Mm-hmm. We were out on the
That's
lake
so nice.
watching the fireworks. It was really fun.
So
It was really relaxing. I like going out there for the 4th just because just hang out on the lake the whole week.
relaxing more than anything, a break from.
And the fireworks shows are really cool over there. It's
to go
humid.
next year.
It was humid. Yeah.
You're gonna have
Do you know
go.
how fun it would be to do like an Airbnb on the lake?
Oh my God,
That'd be sick.
that would have been really nice.
2 years ago, we did like jet ski. We flipped us over.
They flipped you guys.
I flipped us over. I flipped.
Wait, tell that story.
Not really like the actual jet ski like flipped. It was just I turned and we're not.
Yeah, okay. I imagine the whole jet ski like jumped,
No.
like flipped all the way over. So I was like, wow,
No.
how do you do that?
I just
on
did.
the lake.
I just made a hard turn and we both fell. So that was fun. I can't be in charge of actually driving. I had to be the
gotta be the
passenger. Be the passenger princess. How was your 4th?
It was good. I just spent time with family.
Yeah.
I watched the fireworks show near here.
At my job?
No, by the park. The park that has a wreck. And it's like the parachute.
yeah.
The parachute.
Oh, you guys went there?
Yeah,
It's
we
always
went
so
there.
packed.
It was really packed. It was
So
really nice. It was my first time going there, so it was
Did you
nice.
guys have to park far?
Not really, actually.
Really?
No.
Sometimes we've had to park like neighborhoods down like
Really? No, it wasn't that far. It was my first 4th of July back in 3 years. So
I forget you're always gone
yeah,
in the summer.
I'm always gone for like 3 months. So this time, I got to spend it with my family this summer. So it's been pretty nice. It's been a change. But then the weekend came in and I went with my dad and saw a bunch of soccer games, the tournament out in Colorado Springs.
So cute. He posted it.
Yeah, I was like,
It
no!
was
Oh my God, it was so
I think one of his
embarrassing.
posts was me and Yadina just like remembering when she used to play. I was like,
Yeah,
so freaking
he
cute.
was really happy that I joined him because, I mean, that was the first time that I ever, like, sat down without my phone a whole weekend, just spend it with him, watch games.
Oh, I bet you that made him the happiest
It made him really happy because he didn't expect me to say yes to going with him. So I surprised him. I said, yes, I'll take you. I drove both days and we, like, ate, watched a bunch of soccer games, his dream.
That's a dad's weekend dream.
Yeah. Yeah, so he loved it. I got to spend a lot of quality time with him, but then I got really sunburnt. I don't know why.
Bad.
I don't know why. But I didn't wear sunscreen the first day, nor the second day. So I've been peeling really bad. My face has been going through it.
Maybe I think it's just you're getting used to the climate again over here.
Yeah. So this
Because I
summer,
feel like you just wouldn't pill. You just
no,
burn.
this is the first time in so many years. I think the last time was like if not high school, middle school. I've never ever peeled until this time, and I was like, oh my God, I always just get dark.
That's what I'm saying.
Always just go
I've never
soft.
seen you like get a sunburn or like peel.
Yeah.
And then you sent me those pictures. I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah, I
that's
was
tough."
like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. But I've been putting a lot of after sun, so it's been helping.
Samelo.
Yeah, so not it's helping it not be too painful for me. But yes, this weekend was really fun. I enjoyed it, and I tried to, I tried to. Okay, sorry, we had technical difficulties. Anyways, yeah, that was my weekend. Um, we had a lot of quality. I think this summer I've had a lot of quality time with my family and friends that I haven't had in years. So I'm very grateful for that because I don't think we ever spent a full summer because it was always like college. You would leave early, and then I started traveling and going out of the country for a lot of months.
I feel like we would have like a good solid 3 weeks where we was like, we need to hang out. Like, this is our only time. But now we're not here, just college is over. And
we see each other every weekend except when one of us is out of town, which is really nice because
it's so nice.
it's like we get to reconnect and like see each other more often. Than back then it was like every few months. So it was complicated, but now I'm thankful, I'm really thankful that I got to have a summer like this.
Me too. It's been really good.
But anyways, we're gonna start off with our game, our Glosabo game, as you guys heard last week.
I feel like the word that I have for you today is actually like
gonna be good.
It's gonna be hard.
Okay. It's not like what did you say? Bladder last week? That was really hard. That was so hard. Yeah, anyways, here, I'll let you take the microphone since you're gonna be the first one too.
D. How do you say floating? Syringe in Spanish.
Jeringa.
Oh, never mind. Fail. That was good. That was really good.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really
thought this was gonna be loud.
we already talked about my fear of shots, so you should already know that I know that translated.
Right.
Anyways, for mine is relámpago.
Lightning. I was gonna say trueno.
I love how I just gave that away.
I feel like we could try 2 new words. I feel like you're.
Yeah, we're gonna make some up right now because I was too easy and I was such a dumbass and gave mine away. I got excited because I knew that was gonna trick you.
I was gonna say trueno.
Okay.
All right, guys. You do the little like ding ding ding. The little.
Dude, I'm gonna cut this off. We're gonna witness it. I've tried to look at the sounds. I need to figure out how to edit the sounds in and the memes in because I can't do that. I tried to do the clapping noise last time. I had such a hard time, and I was like, "We're taking that out. We're just gonna say that we wanted to answer. We wanted to put that in."
Okay, I got one.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Okay, so Okay, so we found a couple new words for you guys because these were too easy for us. My word is spring.
Primavera.
Good.
Okay, mine is envelope.
Sobre.
Okay, we both won this week.
Okay, yeah, this is not hard. We'll come back next week with harder words. Yeah, so, I mean, today we're just gonna chat it up.
Yeah,
there's no necessary order, which something I really want to talk about is Bad Bunny's new residency that started yesterday. Oh my god.
LeBron James was there? That's where we got that. That's crazy. I saw somewhere on Instagram, actually, but I forgot the amount that it is. Apparently, Bad Bunny... No, it's like 110 million that he's making for the economy just off his residence.
And that's just in PR.
Yeah,
Like, that's so
that's
crazy.
so good though for the country.
He is my favorite artist, not just because of the music, but because things he does like
His
this.
political,
Yeah, and he stands up for this, you know, what he really believes in. He's not like quiet, like his new video, Nueva York.
hmm
He did that like a political video on it, and it's just like really nice to know that like someone with such a high audience and so famous like gets to really say that out loud. They're that 2% that are really rich that get to benefit off Trump's laws and everything. So I feel like he is such a great artist, and what he's doing right now, like he could have chosen to travel all over the United States and done a world tour, but I feel like he says that it's not necessary to come back to the US because the US has had a lot of tours.
hmm
But I think a lot of it too comes from he's trying to protest and also like say, I am not going to tour in this place because all of the political issues that's going on. Like, I cannot celebrate with these people because they're not in a place to be celebrating.
Exactly. I agree. I like I like the way he like holds himself. Um, there's some artists that are like PR trained to not
Mhm.
touch too much on this, like certain subjects, especially politically. And I think he does such a great job saying, I don't give a shit. These are my beliefs. This is what I stand for.
And
I mean, you hear it, his music, his songs.
And he's so humble. I mean, he could live anywhere in the world and he chooses to come back home and live in PR, where PR, there's apagones, and, there's no light, there's no electricity, and he still chooses to live there. Of course, he has houses and vacation homes, but his home
That's
place
his
is
home.
in PR. I just love him. I love his style. Like, I just absolutely love it. He's such an icon. But I think this
Other than dating Kendall Jenner.
yeah,
My hot take.
that was
That was a downfall.
no, that was a downfall. He had a little hiccup, but I think he got better. He learned and moved on.
Hopefully.
It was a lesson.
You think Turista was based off of her?
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. I really, yeah. Because I feel like, oh, she's such a whoever knows what I meant when she's such a. But I feel like she really played him. That's so bad.
Oh, and nice and funny.
She did for a couple months, but I think he realized what the hell he was doing. But yeah, I mean, I love this residency and I'm excited.
I'm so excited for it.
I'm excited. I am gonna try to catch a show out there. I don't care. Like I started looking at flights. Flights don't matter. You need the ticket.
It's the ticket.
So I'm really gonna try to search up what I can do to get a ticket sometime before he ends. But if not, I have my tickets out for the European tour. So I'm so excited for that as well. Even though he said this residency has nothing to do with the tour.
His European tour.
Yeah, so it's gonna be totally different. That's why I feel like I need to go to this PR one. I just love it.
I'm gonna put in like 100% on this whole to this one.
Yeah, and the stage itself is amazing. Although, let's talk about that stage that's like the seats behind the house. How mad would you be? I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So he has two stages. The one that has like the mountain, and then that's the house. So there's seats behind the house.
So
You can't see anything. All you see, but they have TVs, like 3 sets of TVs. So you can watch the whole thing. He never comes around the back of the house. A lot of people, so there's controversy going on. A lot of people say that it said limited view.
Yeah.
And others said that it didn't say limited view.
Oh.
So that is a bit of a
Controversy.
Yeah, I mean, I would be mad if I showed up and I didn't even get to see Bad Bunny because all I can see is a house, and like if I lift up my head, I can't even see him.
It's like a hit or miss. Like if the tickets do say like there's no visibility,
Yeah,
you still buy them. It's on you. But if the tickets don't say anything, and you show up, and you sit down, and you're like, "This is my view," I'd be upset.
yeah, because I thought he was gonna come around, but he never came around. So that sucks. But other than that, his setup is amazing. His set list is amazing. I mean, man, he has some really good songs in there.
It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be really fun.
So anyways, he might catch us up out in PR. So you never know.
My PTO.
I don't care. You gotta.
Speaking of PTO, my little brother turns 21 this month. You guys share the same birthday.
PTO.
PTO. Birthday month.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, keep going, because I'm already questioning. I was like,
I was gonna say,
PTO?
if I want to go to PR, my time off of work is limited. Cutting this out.
No, we're keeping this on. Here's the thing. Have you ever heard of like a weekend travel? Like you get there Friday, you get there Friday.
States. Like if I'm like I want to go to the weekend to like Texas, I would do it. If I'm going to a whole other country, girl, how long are the flights to PR?
Hold on, girl. PR is part of the United States, girl.
The states in the mainland. The states in the mainland.
You said it? Okay. Anyways, we're gonna have a geography class after this.
It reminds me of the Egypt question. We'll talk about that.
Anyways,
how long is a flight to PR? I won't do a weekend trip if the flight is longer than 2 hours.
Girl, sometimes you gotta do it. For this
my trip.
For this time, we just go for the Bad Bunny tour, and then you build up your PTO again, and then we go to PR just to enjoy PR. But
I feel like
I am like I don't care. Imagine how much it is to rent a house right now, or Airbnb, or a hotel right now while the residency is going on. How expensive that is. So might as well do a little weekend getaway, do a 2-night stay, and then call it a day. You're on a flight Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and then you're good. At least that's how we're traveling. Like, hey, like sometimes, you gotta do the short-term things.
Just a quick little trip.
Quick, like here, in and out.
I'm very much
relax on the beach, resort.
Lauren and I have talked about this actually. Like when we go on trips together, it's more like I make it known that I actually want a vacation and not travel. So she's like, she's love you, Lauren. She like makes like a whole like little itinerary. Or like she like sends me things of like that she wants to do, and I'm like, I just want to sit on a beach and drink a pina colada.
Well,
that's it.
I think I don't know.
I don't want to hike 5 hours on the mountain and wake up at 3 a.m. to watch some. I'm tired.
I think it's a little like I'm in the middle. I am that person that says you're down to do this. I am down too. But I also like my little like I want to relax. I want to do this and that. But I'm also like, here's the thing. Like when you vacation, it's to relax. You're not gonna leave your resort or your hotel. And if you are gonna leave, it's to do planned activities that are like touristy stuff. And I like that too. But I also got a little bit of the taste of like travel, and I love it as well. So I'm kind of in the middle, but definitely, I'm gonna take Lauren to PR then.
Yeah, you take it.
Me and her can pictures. Me and her can be at 3 a.m. watching the sunrise if she really wants that. I'll be up all night.
Yeah, I don't know. People travel differently, and that's something we've talked about. Is like, we've talked about past times. We've never actually traveled together.
No, we
like
still need to
together. No, not yet.
But I think that's our real test to our friendship. A lot of people say you're not real friends until you travel, or you're not really like, so you don't know someone. Yeah, you don't see someone's true colors until you travel with them. So, I mean, if you're comfortable and you hit it off with someone that you travel with, then you guys are really meant to be. Yeah. But I really feel like we need to travel. Not just vacation. I feel like you would hate traveling though. I don't think you're that girl that's gonna walk like an hour to get to one place to another.
No. I don't like waking up early in the morning.
Do you like, okay, here's a real question.
Unless I have like fresh pancakes Like the smell of fresh pancakes waking me up. You had to sweet talk me in order to like wake me up early. I was out like grumpy.
So here's my question to you.
Mhm.
What do you think about cooking on a vacation?
That's so fun.
You like cooking on a vacation?
I think that's fun.
So would you rather like stay in and cook most of your nights on a vacation and then maybe go out a day or two? Or y vice versa?
I like to do like split in half.
Okay.
It depends on who you're going with, right? Javi
Yeah.
and I went to New York together. And we're not cooking every night. He was a man on a mission, and he had his plan. I said, I am following you wherever you go. So it was mostly like going to
Eating.
different places to eat. But with Lauren, like when I went to Chile, we got this really beautiful Airbnb on this like secluded beach. So we had to like get our groceries before
Yeah.
going there. And that was so fun to do. We just like cook together and like walk to the little market.
But see, that's like a
That's
secluded beach.
relaxing.
Yeah.
That's
So
relaxing.
so yeah. So let's say you're like, let's say New York, since you've already been there. Are you gonna cook? Like, let's say you're with Lauren. Are you gonna cook still? Because like I feel like that vacation was very much you needed to cook because there's not a lot around, you know? Let's say
but it was fun.
did you have the choice? Like if you had the choice, would you do it? That's like
Oh, I was like, we didn't have a choice. We actually had to put our own food. Yeah,
you think you would?
but it's a split. Like, I don't want to cook every night. I don't want to cook breakfast every morning. Lunch. dinner.
Your
Maybe it's like-
sandwiches.
Maybe it's like go to brunch and then do dinner at night.
Okay.
And then the next morning, just go out all day. And then the next day after that, maybe it's cook 2 meals or something, right? It's just like a good balance. It's finding a good balance. But back to the point is knowing who you're traveling with.
Yeah.
So that you're on the same page. Because could you imagine going with somebody, right? Let's say you and I go on a trip. You want to cook every meal. And I say, let's go out. Why are we not going out? That's where it gets tricky with people.
See, I had that happen. Not like a big issue, you know. I love everyone that I've traveled with. If you know who you are,
Start throwing shade.
there's no shade. I promise you, there's no shade because I loved every experience and
I know what you're
everything.
gonna talk about. I know what you're gonna talk about. I agree with you. I agree with you.
But there's a fine line. I guess that I hope I'm saying this right, but you know, I like to go out to eat and enjoy my vacation or my travel days or whatever. For example, I took a trip out to Spain with a friend and we ate out every day. And that was like, till this day, that is my favorite trip because I really like splurged on myself. I didn't have to work. Like we could go explore every part of the city without having to worry about going back and getting food or getting sandwiches and stuff like that. Like, that was my favorite one because it was less worrisome or having to be like, ah, damn, se me antojó esto y no voy a poder comerlo. You know?
That's why I always say it's like it. That's
And-
the main point is
Who
who you travel with.
And I'm telling you, these people that I traveled with, I loved it. Don't get me wrong. Like they were amazing people. I enjoyed the food and everything, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I didn't sit and think, damn, like I wish we could have gone out to eat today. Not that, and I could have gone out and ate by myself or done my own thing. But it goes back to like, you're traveling as a group, if you step out and then you go out and then they're gonna be like, oh, esta no me quiere,
Or she's being.
she's high maintenance. I'm not high maintenance, girl. I am as broke as you guys are, so I am not gonna. That was so mean. Again, but like I am not gonna be that person. I'm not high maintenance. It's just like there's certain things that I wanted to do when I couldn't. And again, I appreciate all those times and everything. I'm not gonna say that I could sit there and say I have all this money to go out to eat every day or not, but I could say, hey, maybe like 2-3 times the whole trip. let's go out to eat, not just the first day and the last day.
I think when people travel, it's good to have those conversations beforehand and kind of have set a goal of like expectations, right?
Yes, because then you run into conflicts of like really seeing people's personalities, and sometimes they get annoyed of each other, like
Oh, yeah.
I've traveled with people up to 8 people, 8 people in one like house is not irritating.
There's always going to be dilemmas, and then groups are going to start splitting, and then it's like trying to be in the middle.
Talk about the damn groups, man. The groups suck because like, or if you want to do one thing and everyone else doesn't want to do it, and you're just like, why can't go do it? Because then I don't want to be that girl.
Exactly.
So it's just, at least from here on out, like I do want to travel with people with the same mentality and the same thing. I'm not, again, I loved every single one. Like, I'm not saying that I had a bad time in those like trips, but there was times where I was like, I wish I could have gone out a lot more, or gone to a bar, or gone to a club, partied and stuff like that. Again, these people were not party people at that time. And, me at that time, I wanted to go out and enjoy those things, especially because I come from the States. Like, I want to explore those different types of like, you know, settings and stuff like that. But I also didn't feel comfortable enough to get fucked up or to get to that point where I'm like, it was just like 1 or 2 drinks and that's it. So yeah, but to me, yeah, that's pretty much like the main spill over this. Like, I think it's important to know who you travel with, if you're compatible.
Compatibility.
And if not, like, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, hey, like, I felt like this trip. And this happened as well. Like, there's people, we would go to a trip with certain people, and then they would never come travel with us anymore, because but it was never hurt feelings. It was just, we're not meant to travel. Yeah. And that was a good mature side of everyone. It was just, no one got hurt. It was just, it didn't work out, and that's it. But again, I think traveling it's complicated, especially with big groups. 1 or 2 people, that's not bad, because then you can compromise and, this day we'll do whatever you want. The next day we do what I want. And that's what, like for Spain, that's how it was for me. But Spain was a little bit more for me than my friend, because it was more like, that was my dream.
It's a whole other continent.
Yeah, like it was just like, when I was a little kid, they'd be like, your dream place, and I'd put Madrid, and I love Real Madrid and stuff like that. So to me, that trip was like more for me. But then, we still got to do stuff that my friend wanted to walk 10 miles. And when I wanted to take an Uber or not take public transportation, which I'm so down. Please, whenever you go to Europe, don't take Ubers. Take the public transportation, like the trains and stuff like that. My biggest regret was not doing that in Spain. I wasted a lot of money on Ubers, and when you take public transportation, it's a lot cheaper, but also you get to get that like local feeling as well, which now I look back and I'm like, I'm so dumb. I could have just walked, put in my steps, gone to my public transportation. God, I think it was like 20 something dollars for like the weekend. Like free rides wherever you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was spending like $10. No, like less than $10 every ride. But I was definitely like saying, okay, we're gonna walk now. No, then halfway I'd be like, I'm calling the Uber. I was already pulling up the app.
That's not in too. That's one thing that happened in New York. We, I think, only did the subway once, and the Uber was just as a thing. But
I bet that was expensive though.
The fees, they charged us fees up for random ass fees too.
New York, yeah. Man, that's scary. It
was too crowded for my liking. I'll go there for hiving. He loves it. That's his like home. That's his like your Madrid. This is New York.
What is your Madrid?
Just anywhere on the beach. Truthfully.
How about like Bali?
That'd be fun.
Oh my god.
Somewhere I won't get hate crimed.
Okay. Well, I think Bali has some.
That's what I'm saying. Somewhere
serious like
somewhere that's safe. and somewhere that has beaches and pina coladas. I am a happy girl.
Really? So
I
not
think I'm
like
just
not
like
a
getting
specific.
old. I think I'm just getting old,
That
guys.
seems like your like retirement
That's what
dream
exactly.
place.
I think I'm just getting old. Like I don't look at places where I'm like, oh, let me go to a club here and like
Well,
this.
not even the club, but I'm saying like travel, like not get. I guess for you vacation, but
My knees. I can't handle anymore.
but like you don't ever think about like a place in Europe, a place in Africa, a place in Asia where you know, for example, people like
Singapore would be so.
oh
I was watching Crazy Rich Asians for like the seventh time on a plane coming back from this. That's one of my favorite movies. Singapore would be cool. Um, if I go to like any place like that I think of during vacation, it would probably just be like soccer stadiums. Some Madrid for the soccer.
I'm telling you guys, I think it's
Like, sorry, this might sound really messed up, but like Paris doesn't really
no,
like the Eiffel Tower.
and I've heard that it like France or Paris is not like what a lot of people expect. I, I'm going there next or like a year from now actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not excited about that one, honest.
Really?
I'm more excited about like going back to Barcelona, experiencing that. If I could ever recommend somewhere, it's Barcelona.
I do have one actually. I lied. Brazil. Brazil.
Okay.
But it's also due to like soccer. Like just the culture over there is.
I think
But they're also so laid back too, right? So I don't feel like I feel like New York where it's like a million people.
go to the favelas. No, but I'm telling you, like, see, like that would be so fun. I would recommend, and I think we should plan this out because we haven't traveled together. Lauren, if you want to hop in, like, you're definitely gonna hop in.
She's always gonna be my little puss anyway.
I can be the third wheel. It's okay. For February, we should definitely go to Brazil, for Carnival. So, and that's really nice. I mean, I experienced it in Portugal, and that's like a 2 out of 10 compared to Brazil. So I think it's a really beautiful week, and you know, I heard it's not as expensive, so we should definitely plan that out.
That'd be so fun.
But Brazil has a new visa too, so
Oh,
you have to have 2K in your bank account to apply for this visa, and you're like, I don't care. Yeah, I have that, bitch. I have like 2 cents in my bank account right now, so give me 3 years and I might have that in my account. No, you're like, I know.
Sorry, guys.
Yo, préstamelos so I can apply and then I'll give them back to you once we get that visa accepted. Anyways,
I felt
yeah.
like that was such a out of touch.
No, you're always humble, girl. So that was a good.
I'm so sorry.
Good.
If it makes it any better, all I do is just sit by me.
That is true.
Just put it away.
Anyways, she has enough for like 20 visas. So if any 20 people want to come with us to Carnival, she has it. Yeah, it's on M. Anyways, yes. So I think we should definitely plan that out and go, and then go see the favelas. No, it's like,
No, we cannot go there. I don't think they like allow us.
I think if you're guided by someone that knows the place, yes. Go play some football.
I just want to go to the beach and kick a soccer ball around. It's just the beach. I don't know.
Lauren, we'll drop off M at the beach, and then me and you will go run around the whole country if we have to, and we'll explore it because
By the time you guys finish, I'll still be at the beach. If I have a soccer ball and a pina colada and not even sunscreen, maybe just like a little chairs, and then count me in. I'm there. I will not be in the water.
Do you know how to swim?
Yeah, I'm a great swimmer. I don't like the ocean.
You don't?
I'm scared. My favorite animal is a shark, but I think it's because it's like the scariest animal to me. Lauren and I were in Vallarta and we had jet skis. We saw,
Monterrey.
yeah, huge. But like, it was like from the side coming in, so it just looked like a fin. You know, I was like, the great white shark is about to eat us. I can't do it. If I can't see underneath me, tell me no. I don't do it. I mean, I feel like everyone has that irrational fears. Like, even in the pool, it could be like the pool at the rec center, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is there a shark under me? I can't see anything.
I think that's, well, I don't know how to swim
No.
at all. But these past 3 years that I've been out there, I absolutely love the beach. The one thing that I had missed so much, like this summer, is being at the beach almost every day. And just like the water out there is cold. Like it's like an ice bath, worse than an ice bath. Hold up. Okay, sorry guys. We needed a little break. Anyways, yeah, so the past 3 summers, I just enjoyed the beach, and that's what I miss the most right now. I think just being out in the beach, I would get in there not too deep, but when the big waves would come, oh my God.
Is that your favorite thing to do?
Yeah, because I'd be like all scared. Like, but go now, go now.
That's fun. Yeah. I think open, like the open ocean, can do it.
Oh,
like
no.
if it's like, you know, they have like the little thing around,
Yeah,
and it's protected, and I know a shark is not gonna like take my arm off.
it's not bad.
It's not too bad.
You need to. So we have a pool in my neighborhood. We need to go to the pools, and you need to teach me how to swim. Because that's the last. Like I kind of know how to. Because over the years, obviously being over there in the ocean, like I kind of know. Yeah, but it's the same thing as you. It's like once I start swimming and then I'm off like my feet and I can't feel what's under me, it's like, what if a hand pops up and drags me away? I don't know. Just knowing, like, you know, we don't know a lot of the ocean. So what the fuck is under us? So like, I think that's my biggest fear. But yeah, for sure. I mean, that's my biggest thing. But you know, a little bit off topic, way off topic, but I've been wanting to ask you this. What's your love language?
I guess we can answer both of us. Like we can answer it 2 different ways: receiving and giving. So,
Okay.
receiving, physical touch.
Oh yeah, you're much more physical touch.
Very much physical. So is Lauren, though, so I think it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Giving. Well, what are they? It's
Words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts.
acts of service. Oh, that's a
Gift
good.
giving though is another one though. So we'll put gift giving as what? Well, the 6.
Yes.
So
So
receiving.
physical touch, quality time, which is hard to find.
That's the last thing a person needed to do is long distance.
Sometimes those are just the cards that universe us.
So if your perfect person is not in the same state as you, you gotta.
Giving though is probably physical touch. I just do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you do.
I really do.
Yeah, she's a little bit of. She sprinkles a little bit of. Yeah, because you're really, you know, I've seen, you know, the gifts that you give to Lauren and how thoughtful you are, the quality time you love to spend with her, words of affirmation. I am not too deep into your guys' relationship, that, but I would like to think that you are like that because, you know.
How would you rank them? Okay, I guess if it's 5, I would do physical touch number 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Quality time number 2. Acts of service number 3.
Yeah. Gift giving and words of affirmation.
Oh, words of affirmation, gift.
Yeah.
No, I'd be.
Yeah, because you do go all out, but I don't think that's not something that you prioritize. I think it's just like that, yeah.
What about for you?
Receiving words of affirmation for sure.
Words of affirmation's your number 1?
I think I'm someone that needs a lot of reassurance.
Aww.
I think
I'll
if
start
you don't
telling
give
you
me
I
the
love you every day.
reassurance, if you don't, what?
I said I'll start telling you I love you every day.
Please, I'm missing that right now. Give me my good mornings
Yeah.
and my good nights,
Good morning.
please.
Love you. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
Um, don't make me cry right now. I think words of affirmation are very, very important to me because if you don't like reassure me or if you don't, you know, affirmate, affirmate, I don't know if that's a word, but if you don't do that for me, I think I start like, I'm an overthinker. So I think if you don't do that, then I start, crashing out.
Really? So you like the I love you, this is why I love you, you're beautiful, you're great.
Kind of like I am, and this just goes back to like I like to receive it and I love to give it as well.
Mm.
So like I'm that person that randomly texts you a nice little paragraph while you're
Aw.
sleeping and stuff like that. But I
Wow.
rarely get that. So back.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll find the one that does that for me as
For the
well.
meantime, I'll do that for you.
Please.
I'll send you
Well,
paragraphs.
I think
every...
when you're asleep before I am, but maybe you're awake before I am though.
Guys, actually, sorry, off topic. We'll go back to the. What were you just talking about? Words of affirmation and everything. This morning, or I guess last night, my dog was sick, so I couldn't sleep because of that. I finally started to sleep at like 4:30. I had like a thought about work
Ugh.
and like a little dilemma that I put together in my head where I was like, oh shit, like, I just started thinking of work and I was like, oh my god, like, the scope of work starts to, I'm like, do I have this? Do I have, I was like, just go back to sleep. It's
4 in the morning.
It's 4 in the morning. It's the weekend. You don't need to figure it out right now. I just couldn't get it out of my head. And I was just like spiraling. I got up. I came down here and I started looking through my plan sets and going through. I started working.
Oh my!
Because I had
God.
panic thought of work.
I think you told me this so I wouldn't slap you on camera.
Yeah.
Why the hell are you working off the damn clock to begin with?
So espantó mi sueño just thinking about work, and I just had to figure out this dilemma. I couldn't like fall back. I just had to go back to sleep.
I can't.
I was like, I have to figure this out.
I can't with you, Adam. I cannot.
And then I went back to sleep for a little bit, and then Benji kept getting sick, so I was like, well, no sleep for me. Here I am.
Well,
but back to you. I love that for you. I'll start sending you paragraphs all the time.
Please. Well, like here's the thing.
I'll
like
set a timer for you. These time for love.
I've received paragraphs back, but I never had that happen like on their end. Like them doing it without me doing it first.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, like I've received them back. No, but I never like woken up to like a nice little like thing. But to me, words of affirmation are my favorite. My second one would we'll go back to receiving.
Mm-hmm.
Quality time. I love quality time. I think if you don't spend quality time with your significant other, then what kind of relationship are you building?
Question for you, since we're both familiar with the long distance game. What do you consider quality time? Like, let's say
quality time long distance.
Watching a movie, is that quality time?
Yeah,
because it's not like talking. It's more so just like putting something on and watching it.
Are you talking long distance or in person as well? Like both?
Like long distance.
Okay, so I think those things, yes, because you don't have the luxury of coming over and she's doing her homework and you're
eating something.
You're doing each other's own stuff in your world, and you're there with each other's presence.
Mm-hmm.
There's not that like luxury of that. So when you just, even if it's for an hour or 40 minutes, if you watch a show, you watch a movie, you sit around and talk for 40 minutes about how your day went because you couldn't text all day. I think that's quality time. It's a little tricky when you're in a long distance relationship just because you try to work with what you got. So you can't go on dates. You can't
And
send
sometimes
flowers.
trying to do the dates over the phone.
And then
Right.
like on birthdays, you know, you would love to make something for them, but all you have is Amazon or some, you know, like, you know,
Flower deliveries.
yes.
Don't leave your house at this time. We're gonna get it.
You can't surprise them because then like if they leave and then they miss the delivery, then that's kind of sucks. But I think it's just very much it's a tricky situation, but I think quality time is just finding a set of, it doesn't have to be hours. It can just be an hour or less, even 10 minutes. But as long as you both are satisfied and you both feel like you guys got something out of that conversation, out of that time, then I think that's quality time, especially when it's long distance. I think it's appreciating that little bit amount of time that you have and making the most out of it. Because if you just don't make the most out of it, or if that person doesn't even want to spend 10 minutes out of their day, then what's the whole point of being in a relationship? Anyways, back to my I think it was receiving, right? Yeah, it was receiving. So words of affirmation, quality time. What was the other ones?
Gift giving, quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation. I always miss one, and I don't know why I keep missing.
We can always just go back. Acts of service. Acts of service is my third one. And then physical touch, and then gift receipt.
You're not big on physical touch.
Oh no, I don't
really.
I think it's the way I grew up. My parents were never like physical, like PDA type of people, so I'm not a PDA person, so it doesn't bother me. Obviously, like you want that little bit of, you know, I'm not saying that I don't want any kind of PDA or physical touch or, you know, but like it doesn't bother me. It's not something that I need. So I think that's why it's at the bottom of my list.
Really, like let's say behind closed doors, like when it's just like in the house or like you don't really need it. Like PDA is different, right? Like showing public display of affection or whatever is different. Like doing it in front of people or doing it out and about.
Still, like I don't think I would no, I don't think so. I'm not much of a physical like I'm not saying I'm this bland person either. Like I'm this lovey person too, but am I gonna get mad because you're not touching me or because you're not doing these like any type of physical like touch? You know, no. I don't think that's a priority to me. Those like words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service mean 10 times more than like here's the thing. I feel like those things are way more than physical touch because to me, this is lust. That's love.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it. Interesting.
You could be physical with anyone, anyone in this world. We can walk out and be physical with anyone, kiss someone for a night, have sex with someone one night, and that it could just stop right there.
Just be lust, yeah.
But those other three things that I prioritize, that means connection. So that's what I feel like it is.
Damn, Shakespeare.
They don't call me the love doctor for him. Anyways, just to end the episode, receiving, giving, I think it would be the same. No, I think I would put up gift giving as I would put gift giving above physical touch. I love gift giving, but then like when I see that you don't appreciate my gifts, and I'm like, we're not doing it. No
more gifts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very much like.
So it's not even like
if
a
you don't wear the
rule.
if you don't wear the stuff that I give you, if you don't like, you don't use the stuff that I give you, then I'm just like, okay, we're out. Like I'm not gonna give you that. Then I'm just wasting my money for what? But the rest, like just how I love to receive it, I love to give because that's my form of telling you I have a connection with you. But again, I'm telling you, like the physical touch for me is like I can give it to anyone in this world, and course, I'm not, and still, I'm not that person that's gonna go off and kiss a random person. If I'm gonna kiss you, it's because I feel a connection with you.
Mm.
Eh, and that's why those things are above everything. Like have you ever seen me kiss a random person?
Mm-mm.
I didn't. I till this day, like, I don't feel like I could ever get myself to do that because what's the whole point? Getting mono? Getting getting some like infection? No, I rather just like sure, like I might seem holeless, I might seem like I got no roster, but at the end of the day, like what is 20 kissing 20 people gonna get you? I see my friends, I seen people do it, and what does that get them? And I've had conversations with people that had sex with multiple people, kiss multiple people, and what does that make them feel? They always tell me, Yadira, like you keep thinking the way you keep thinking because at the end of the day, I've done that, and I felt lonely at the end of the night.
It's just temporary.
It's all temporary, and I'd rather.
Yeah, and I'd rather have that long-term future than to have something temporary because if you base something off just physical touch, you that ends up going away, you know? So I think prioritizing those three things for me is very important. Again, people are different. People decide they do want the temporary. They do want to explore and be with different types of people, and that's okay. But to me, that doesn't matter to me, you know, because at the end of the day, what are those 20 people gonna be to you? Just someone in the past. I'd rather have someone in the long term that I can build a future with instead of having someone that I can just be a memory and that's it, and nothing more than just a 30-minute makeout session or a one-night stand. So yeah, you know, to me, these are my favorite types of love languages. Yeah, so for today, that's gonna be it, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Again, if you guys want to hear a little bit more about our thoughts on relationships, on love languages, then go ahead and comment down below. Again, if you guys want any relationship advice or want us to put a little anonymous link where everyone can ask us for advice or what we think, we're definitely open to it. Thank you guys for watching again. Today's episode was a little longer, but thank you again for staying and watching the whole episode. If you guys made it this far, we'll see you guys back here at Ni de Aquí Ni de Allá with Emily. Thank you.